There is a new patch in Assassin's Creed Origins, patch 1.05, and it's a big one. One good thing to note is that it's only out on PS4 right now, will be available on November 20th for Xbox One and later for PC. When we know the date for the PC one, I will let you know in the comments down below or via Twitter at YourRaptor. But now, let's get into the patch notes. What does it do? If you like that, then like would be super appreciated. And let's go. The patch is 1.3 gigs on both PS4 and Xbox One with a PC size still uncertain. Let's start with one of the highlight features of this patch, and that is the fact that the enemies on a lower level should now be more challenging when you put the game on hard mode. Because let's be honest, if you go back to older camps to, for example, complete all the locations, fight against enemies that are 20 levels or even more lower than you, it was a walk in the park. Which is not really weird, of course, because you are a way higher level, but with this patch they kinda want to change that on the hard difficulty. But to be fair, it's still pretty easy. It would be cool if all the enemies scaled to your level on the hard mode, so that there would always be a challenge no matter what type of enemy you fight. Maybe that was something they were going for with this change, but I don't really see the impact. I still kill the enemies pretty easily. They only seem to hit a little bit harder, but if you still kill them pretty easily, I don't really see the big deal. So yeah, I like the idea, but I don't really see the impact with this patch. I told you around the launch of the game how to go back to the beard and the long hair for Bayek. Well, before this patch, if you changed it, it would reset all the time. But now with patch 1.05, the changes remain saved. So if you go to the gear page and press L2 and triangle for the longer hair and R2 and triangle for the beard, or the left trigger and Y and the right trigger and Y on Xbox, it remains saved. They also added support for the PC version, keyboard and mouse control, so when the patch hits on PC, still no date like I said at the time of this recording, they can do Shift and Z for the hair and Control Z for the beard. Of course, Shift Z, Control Z, depending on where you live. I put the commands in the comments down below. And now that we're in the menu, we can also see that the image resolution of the crafting items is improved, making them way more stand out. So I really like this change. Some gameplay improvements are for the playable character, the animations and the navigation. The shield stance behavior on a vehicle and mount should be improved. The NPCs and animal behavior as well. Does this mean that the cats better follow you around or like do so? I don't know, but I love these cats. Follow the road is also improved. The delay on loot bags when killing NPCs is improved. And interesting is that the fire damage you take seems to be less than before. In the patch notes it says fire damage taken by the playable character is revised. You probably already saw it when I used my Conductor of Souls, of course the weapon you get from Anubis with the health on kill legendary perk, that there's now a green glow that shows you that you get some health back. It's more clear than the sort of white glow they had before. More UI fixes for the PS4 in particular. If you go to the store, you now see that the Season Pass and the Deluxe Pack are installed instead of coming soon. According to the patch notes of patch 1.05, the fire visuals on the animals should be improved, but it was kind of like, whoa, this doesn't look good when I was just starting a fire like in cages and other stuff, because I kind of can count the pixels now in the flames, and this was not the case before. But yeah, it does look better on the animals, I have to give them that. By the way, if you're wondering if the farm spot still works, of course one of the first things I tried out. If you don't know this spot, then I totally recommend you check out my video about it. But yes, it still works. You can still get all the pelts, get all the animal trophies and sell them for a good amount of gold. Again, check out my video if you want to see where that spot is. There are also some graphical improvements in this patch to the ending visual of the sandstorm in the game, the appearance of water in the caves as well, and yes, it looks really good. Fixes are made to the detail issues in the world for some NPCs, although it still seems like the draw distance sometimes, like in Alexandria with the building, where if you fast travel to the city, the first building you see, it's still an issue, like it still looks blocky. Seems like Ubisoft is still investigating this. When we know more, I will let you know, because this is really an issue on the PS4 at least. So I think I've covered all the important things from this new patch. There are way more fixes, so I put a link to the full patch notes in the description down below so you can read it for yourself if you like. Again, remember that the patch is only out for the PS4 right now, November 20th for the Xbox One and later for the PC. Interesting about that November 20th date for the Xbox is that it's on a Monday, so that's probably the day before we will see the Trials of the Gods event return. That's at least my take. I of course talked about it in my recent video, where I also discussed this patch, that I said that it would be coming really soon, and well, here it is. So, I also said that in the Heka chest we would get the Nightmare pack eventually, that just like with the mummy outfit and the unicorn mount, that you could get it from the Heka chest you can of course buy in the game at the Nomad's Bazaar. No word on if they are added with this patch, so at the time of this recording I don't know, so I would ask you, and I will also do it myself, to open a ton of Heka chests to see if it's there. I know some of you have the glitch where you have like 1,000,000 of one weapon. I would imagine they fixed that glitch as well, but I don't know because I already finished the game and you have to be in a main story mission for that. There are some secret changes though in this patch, and I will discuss them in an upcoming video that will be live really soon. But if you see some interesting things, please let me know. And again, if you open a ton of Heka chests, let me know if you got something from the Nightmare pack, because at the time of this recording I think that they are not included yet, and that would be such a shame. When we know more, I will let you know, so be sure to subscribe to stay up to date on everything Assassin's Creed Origins. Check out my video on the new Nightmare pack that was released, and also on the best bow in the game, the Jackal's Gaze. Like this video to support the channel, thanks a lot for watching, and I will speak to you next time. Goodbye.